Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We are continuing Hachseg's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 218, and we are in a one-day chapter again called Hidur, which is beautifying, and we'll see really what it means to beautify the mitzvahs of Hashem properly. Hidur mitzvah mer al ahava. When a person beautifies the mitzvahs that they are doing, it shows the great ahava, the love they have for Hashem. Someone who serves the Kodesh Baruch Hu only out of yira, the fear that they have that they're going to get clapped over the head if they don't do the right thing. They just want to fulfill their obligation. I got to put on tefillin, so let me put on tefillin. I have to wear a talis, I'll put on a talis. I have to have shmur matzah, so I have to have shmur matzah. So I have to send my kids to school, whatever, tuition, so I'll pick the one with the less, whatever costs less, even though the other one might be a better school, because I have to do what I have to do. But someone who says out of love of Hashem, because of his tremendous love and adoration towards the Rabbi Shalom, he wants to make sure he's not lacking anything in the performance of that particular mitzvah that he's doing. Is noise, and someone who adds to beautify the mitzvah. It is a proof, it is a sign that this person is a lover of the Rabbi Shalom with all of his heart, with all of his wealth, and he increases the honor and the glory of Hashem. When you make a mitzvah beautiful, when you elevate it in such an endearing way, so then you are marbe b'chvaydo, you are increasing the glory of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. People say, "Woo, that's a mitzvah for the King of the universe. Look at his beautiful tefillin. Look at his beautiful mezuzahs. Look at that beautiful new talis that he just got. Look at his esrog that he bought for sukkahs. Look how he adorns the seder table with such his finery and beauty, and the nicest matzahs and everything, and the roast and all of that. Look how they're beautifying the mitzvahs over here. That is incredible. That is glory to Hashem. And how much a person will be shamed and embarrassed in the world to come. A person who is very particular about the way that he dresses his clothing in this world. His furniture and his cars and his like. The house that he lives in. Would never ever want Chalila that any of those things will be ripped, they will be dirty, they will be filthy, they will be broken. Chas v'Chalila, see me with a scratch on my car, see me with a rip in my clothing, see me with a below grade suit and a tie and a shirt. Never, chas v'shalom. And my house, I know that I remodeled the kitchen only 3.5 years ago, but you know what? Styles have changed. I didn't know that all the cabinets have to be flat now and they can't have any of the things sticking out, so I have no choice. After I do, I have to make sure that everything looks good. He does all of that, and he adorns his house with plaster and images and paint and all different things to make it look very nice. Mitzvah is Hashem, but the same person who's willing to spend so much money on the Gashmi things of this world, when it comes to the mitzvah of Hashem, he's not particular about mitzvahs that are ripped, or that are ugly and the like. He doesn't care if his talis is 27 years old and filled with stains from all the sweat of every single Simchas Torah that he danced with it on his head, or all the days that he got some cholent over here and over there. He doesn't care. If the talis is a talis. And you tell him, Rabbi, someone chashiv like you, maybe it's time for I took it to the dry cleaner 17 years ago. They said they can't get the stains out. He doesn't care that his tefillin are peeling and the boxes are no longer so square. He heard that al pi halacha, everything is fine. So what do I have to worry about? You just spent $100,000 on your car, and you cannot spend $2,500 on a pair of new tefillin? What's the problem? Says the Pele Yoetz, such a person is going to face tremendous busha, shame and embarrassment in the world to come, because he spent his money on the wrong things and he would not spend it on the right things. Fortunate is the man who loves his creator. He honors HaKadosh Baruch Hu his wealth. He spends money freely on mitzvahs, these noise, in order to beautify them. He will receive a blessing from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Spend your money on good things. Mitzvahs. Pesach is coming. It's a very expensive Yom Tov. There's wine, there's matzah. That already can make a person into a poor man. There's wine, there's matzah. There's roast that have to be by every single, meat that has to be by every single Suda. And you have guests that are coming over, and you have to clean the house and clean the carpets and kasher and all the things that we have to do. Says the Pele Yoetz, if you could, spend the money to beautify the mitzvahs. Don't worry about the remodeling job that you want to do, and don't worry about the summer plans and the vacation that you have to go to Barbados with the whole family over there, and each one of the kids has to bring a friend along, and you're going to pay for them too because you want to show what a great sport you are. No, chas v'chalila, don't think like that. Says the Pele Yoetz, take your money and spend it to beautify mitzvahs, because that shows how much you love the Ribbono Shel Olam. Wouldn't you like to know that in Shemayim they're looking down and they're saying, that is an oyavai, that is my beloved, because he loves me so much, says HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's a lover of the Ribbono Shel Olam. That's the way that we want to be known in Shemayim. Kol chavel deno b'mili da'alma, and on the other hand, when it comes to the things of this world, dein lo yelech achar hidur, do not go after beautification of the things of this world. Livnos batim toivim, to build fancy houses, v'dira noah, such a beautiful house. V'lios hadar be'avusha, you don't have to buy Hugo Boss suits every time you go to the store. You have to buy $800 pairs of shoes every time you buy a pair of shoes. You have to buy a belt with somebody else's name every time you go to buy belts. You need all of that. Chas v'chalila. Be'avusha big day rikma, where people have, I don't know, these are like clothing that is engraved clothing and the like. And they always have to have the nicest of furniture, and they're upgrading this, the couch. Every few years is a new couch, and it's a new this, and it's a new that, and the finest goblets and the finest cups and everything. We are just strangers in this world. And we are like people traveling along the roads. We are a guest that is coming to dwell and to sleep in a house. We're not here. We're temporary, as we've learned many times. We're just moving through and we're moving on. So why are you investing so much money and so much time and so much effort into the things of this world? This is the truth. It's meaning it is true that the Gemara tells us, if you have money, so then let it benefit you. Do good, make things nice for yourself. Everything according to what the person is. If Hashem has blessed this person with a lot of money and properties and acquisitions, then you could use what you have. Build yourself a house according to your honor, to what you could afford. But even there, the Pele Yoetz is saying is, don't go overboard. Don't do something that is ostentatious. Don't do something where you're just dropping money in for no reason. Make it something that's practical. Make it usable. It could be nice. It could be coveted. It could be classy, which itself will bring covered Shemayim. But when you make that kitchen with all the ovens and you make it with the big fridges, have in mind it's for Hachnas Orchim, for all the Shabbos Sudas, for all the people that come to my house, for the brisin, the Shevarach, everything I'm going to do. Keep that in mind, says the Pele Yoetz. Aval ein roy. But if Hashem has not blessed you with all the money that you feel that you need to live such a classy, upstanding lifestyle, ein roy la'abed ezman yokar erich. Don't waste the precious time in this world. V'liga la'ashir, to try to make yourself rich. As long as you have bread to eat, and you have clothing to wear, and you have a place to sleep, you just want to make more and more money so you can have more luxuries in your life. Why are you doing that? Says the Pele Yoetz. Time is so valuable and precious. Maybe Hashem blessed that person They got an inheritance from their family. They did some business deal that went easy like that. Good. But why should you work so hard to make more just so you can have a fancier house, a more expensive car, a better vacation in the summer? Everything is a waste and emptiness and vanities. And therefore, even if Kodesh Baruch Hu gave you riches, and He gave you nechasim, He gave you properties, v'shuv nisgagal adavar, ve'eviu mikrei azman lios b'chai tzar lechem tzar u'mayim u'lachaz u'bayis ofel. Says the Pele Yoetz over here, even if the Ribono Shel Olam has given you so much, let's just see exactly how this shot is over here. Even if HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you so much in this world, and He gave you many, many things, but if things turn for the worse, that's how we're learning over here. If things have turned for the worse, even after you had all the money, you had all the wealth, and you had all the goodness and all the success and everything, but HaKadosh Baruch Hu has things that change in Shemayim, and therefore He ended up bringing hard times upon a person. He's now living the Osbechai Tzar, Lechem Tzar, he's living in hard times, bread and water, Umayim, Lachas, Ubayis, Ofel. He has just a little bit of bread and the water's coming difficultly and he's in a dark house. He can't even maybe pay the electricity. Don't get angry. And don't be in pain. Because whatever is in this world, rik vehevel, emptiness and vanities. We are only here in this world to serve the Rabbi Shel Olam. And to give great nachas, pleasure to the Rabbi Shel Olam. And this is what all of our aspirations are for. All of our desires, everything we're yearning for. Because over there in that world, in the world where we get rewarded for all the hard work that we put into serving Hashem, that's where our ultimate house is going to be. It's not the palatial estate and the mansion or the house that we extended onto here in this world and we made look so fancy and nice. It's not coming with us. You cannot take it with you. The real bias Neman, the faithful house that we're going to have is in the world to come. And therefore, yet let us use our time, our money wisely and build homes for ourselves there in that world. How are we going to do that? By beautifying the mitzvahs of Hashem, spending our money amply on the mitzvahs. Again, Pesach is coming. As the Pele Yoetz said, many have said before, when it comes to Shalom Bayis, don't be so makpid on your wife, what she wants to put on the Pesach table, the food that she wants to buy. Don't start looking at every single receipt that comes into the house and questioning on it. Just leave it. She's beautifying the mitzvahs. Her mitzvahs to make the meals delicious, to make sure that everybody's happy over there. The kids that come home from yeshiva and the married ones that come back. She wants to make sure everybody feels so comfortable in the house and everybody has exactly what they need. Let us spend. For the sake of the mitzvah, for the sake of the Yom Tov, let us spend. Don't be a kaptan. Don't be someone that's going to be so watching over every little thing that she does. Let her just make the house, make the sudas the way she wants. You take care of the matzahs, you take care of the wine, you take care of the beauty and the noi of the Yom Tov, and Emir Hashem will be zeicher to Yom Tov of lihisna'is livnei Hashem, where we beautify the mitzvah of Pesach, the Sedarim, and everything before Hashem. All the best.